king, by the fane of Cawdor, that most disloyal traitor began a dismal conflict, till brave Macbeth, well he deserves that name, confronted him with brandished steel, point against point, arrest arm against arm, curbing his lavish spirit, and to conclude, the victory fell on us!
Great happiness! No more the Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go, pronounce his present death, and with his former title, great Macbeth.
I'll see it done.
What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won.
Day I have not seen. What are these so wicked and so wild in their attire, that look not like the inhabitants of the earth yet on it? Live you, or are you aught what man may question?
Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor! All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor! All hail Macbeth, that shall be king hereafter!
If you can look into the seas of time, and say which great shall go, which shall not. Speak then to me, neither fate nor fee, or favours nor your hate.
Hail! 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 Less than Macbeth the greater! Not so happy and much happier! Thou shalt get king, so thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo!
I know I am Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? Thane of Cawdor still lives. To be king stands not within the prospect of belief. No more than Cawdor. Speak! I charge you!
Whither are they banished?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
Thane of Cawdor, ain't it not so?
Duncan hath received, Macbeth, the news of thy success. He bade me from him. Call thee, Thane of Cawdor.
What? Can the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor still lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Treason's capital confessed and proved to have overthrown him.
Glamis and Thane of Cawdor? The greatest is behind.
Oftentimes, to win us to our harms, the instruments of darkness tell truths. Win us with honest trifles, to betray in deepest consequence.
O worthiest cousin, noble Banquo, we will establish our estate upon our elders, Malcolm, who I name hereafter the Prince of Cumberland, my worthy Cawdor, from hence to Inverness.
I make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. I humbly take my leave. Prince of Cumberland? For this is a step on which I must fall down, or else I leap it, for it lies in my way. Stars, hide not your fires. Let not your light shine on my black and deep desires.
This have I thought, good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness. Lay it to thy heart, and farewell. Glamis thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet, I do fear thy nature's too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, are not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend no mortal thoughts, unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toes so full of direst cruelty. Come to my woman's breast and take my milk for gal, you murdering ministers. Come, thick knight, and power thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold! Hold! Great blows! Worthy Cawdor, greater than both, but you'll howl hereafter.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall son of Morrissey look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it.
This castle hath a pleasant seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses. Conduct me to my chamber.
It will done when 'tis done, 'twere well it will done quickly. He comes here in double trust. First as I'm his kinsman, and his subject, strong both against the deed. Then, as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, rather than to bear the knife myself. How now? What news?
He is almost supped. Why have you left the chamber?
We shall proceed no further in this business.
Art thou fit to be the same in thine own act and valour as thou art in desire?
Dead all that may become a man, but dare to do more is none.
When you dare to do it, then you are a man. And to be more than what you were, you'd be so much more than man. I have given suck, and I know how tender 'tis the love the babe that milks me. And I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from its bonus gums and dashed the brains out, if I so sworn as you have done to this!
If we should fail,
We fail! But screw your courage to the sick place. I will not fail. What cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers who shall bear the guilt of our great quarrel?
bring forth men children only, for thy daunting metal should compose nothing but males. Away, mock the time with fair shows, false face must hide, false heart doth know. Is this a dagger I see before me? A handle toward my hand? Or art thou this dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat-opposed brain? Thou marshals me in the way I walk, such an instrument I was to use. I see thee still, 'tis its bloody bidders which reminds thus to mine eyes. I go, it is done, the bell invites me. Hit not Duncan, for it is your bell, that summons thee to heaven, or to hell. Ah!
Hark! Peace! It was the owl that shrieked. He's about it!
Who's there? What ho?
Alack! I'm afraid they have awakened and 'tis not done. My husband.
I have done the deed. This thou not hear a noise.
I heard the owl scream.
And methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more!
Shh, shh, shh. What do you mean?
Glamis hath murdered sleep. Therefore Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more!
Shh, shh. Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go carry them and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I'll go no more. I am afraid to think what I have done.
In further purpose, give me the daggers. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces with the grooms withal, for it must seem their guilt.
Oh, whence is that knocking? Who is with me when every noise appalls me? Will all Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand? No. This my hand would rather the multitudinous seas incarnadine, making the green one red.
My hands are of your colour, but I shame to wear a heart so white. A little water clears us of this deed.
Wait, Duncan, with thy knocking, I would thou couldst!
Anon! Anon! I pray you! Remember the porter.
Is thy master stirring? Oh, a knocking has awakened him. Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is thy king stirring, worthy thane?
Not yet.
He did command me to call Tammy upon him, but I may have slipped the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
Oh, horror, horror, horror!
What's the matter?
What didst you say?
Mean you, His Majesty?
Approach the chamber! Awake! 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 Ring the alarm bell! Murder, treason! Malcolm, Donnerblade! Banquo! Awake!
What's the business? Speak, speak!
Oh, gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear the words that I speak. Oh, Banquo, Banquo, our royal master's been murdered!
Woe! Alas! What's in our house?
What is amiss? Your royal father is murdered.
Oh. By whom? Those in his chamber, as I seem to have done it.
Aye, yet I do repent me of my fury. That I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who could refrain? That a heart to love, in that heart courage to make us love known.
Help me hence! Help!
Look to the lady!
Oh, to England.
To Ireland, aye. Where we are, there's daggers in men's smiles. The nearer blood, the nearer bloody.
How has it now? King, Cawdor, Glamis, all, as the weird sisters promised. It's I fear thou played most foully for it. Yet it was said that should not stand in nigh posterity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings. It was hush, no more.
His our chief guest. Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sirs, no request of your appearance.
That your highness command upon me.
Ride you this afternoon.
I, my good lord.
Is it far you ride?
As far, my lord, as will fill up the time twixt this and supper.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
Goes Fleance with you.
No, I, my good lord.
I wish your horse is swift and sure of foot. Farewell. Let every man be master of his time till 7 at night. God be with you. Sirrah, a word with you? Tend those men our pleasure. Bring them before us. To be thus is nothing. To be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep. The sisters held him father to a line of kings. If to be so, with Banquo's issue have I filled my mind. For the gracious Duncan have I murdered. To make them kings, the seed of Banquo kings. Who's there?
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight. If it find heaven, must find it tonight.
Is Banquo gone from court?
Aye, madam, but returns again tonight.
Say to the king, I would attend his leisure for a few words.
Madam, I will.
Naught's had, all spent, were our desires got without content. 'Tis safer to be that which we destroy, than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy.
You've scotched the snake, not killed it.
Come on. Gentle, my lord. Sleek are your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So shall I love, so I pray be you. Let your remember 'tis a plighted Banquo, that the bat hath flown a cloistered flight. Shall be done indeed a dreadful note tonight.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, till thou applaud the deed. Come, sealing night, and scarf up thy tender eye of pitiful day. With thy bloody and invisible hand, cancel and tear up that great bond which keeps me paled.
It will be rain tonight.
Let it come down! Oh, treachery! Fly, good fleers! Fly! Fly! Fly!
You know your own degrees. Sit down. At first and last, this hearty welcome.
Thanks, your majesty!
There's blood upon thy face. Is he dispatched?
Throat is cut. That I did.
Thou art the best of cutthroats. It is good that did the like of fleons.
Most wrong, sir. You answered escape.
Then comes my fit again, and else be perfect. But Banquo safe.
I, my good lord, save the ditch and rise to trace through the head.
Get thee gone. Tomorrow we'll hear ourselves again.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer.
May your highness sit.
Which one of you hath done this?
What, my lord?
Thou canst not say anything. Then shake thy gory locks.
Gentlemen, rise. Our highness is not well.
Pray you, keep seats! The feet is momentary. Upon the fort, he will again be well. Are you a man?
Aye, and a bold one, which dare do that many call the devil.
Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fine, shame.
Give me wine. Till full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Would he were here! Advance, and quit my sight!
Stand not upon the order if you're going, but go at once.
Good night. You better attend his majesty.
A kind good night to all.
To have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. I will tomorrow to the weird sisters. For more shall they know. For now I am bent to know. But the worst means, the very worst. I am in blood. Stepped in so far that should I wait no more returning, were as tedious as goer. And now you secret black and midnight hags, what is ye do?
Speak, demand, we'll answer. Safe thou's rabbit from our mouths and our masters.
Call them, let me see them.
Macbeth, 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 beware Macduff, beware the thane of fight. Dismiss me, enough.
Macbeth, 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 be bloody, bold and resolute. Love to scorn the power of man, for no woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then live Macduff, when need I fear of thee?
Macbeth shall never vanquished be, until great Burnham Wood to high Dunsinane Hill shall come against him.
That will never be, sweet bodements. Good. In my heart throbs to know one thing. Will Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more!
Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall on you. Come in without there.
What is your highness' word? Macduff has fled to England.
Fled to England?
Aye, my good lord.
Time, thou anticipatest my dread exploits. I will to the castle of Macduff, seize upon Fife, and give the edge of the sword to his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line.
Ugh.
My ever gentle cousin, welcome hither.
Sir, amen.
Stand Scotland where it did.
Alas, poor country, almost afraid to know itself. It cannot be called our mother, but our grave.
Be their comfort. We are coming thither. Gracious England hath let us go seaward, and 10,000 men.
Would I could, as comfort of the like, to have words that could be howled in the desert air.
What concern they?
Your castle was surprised. Your wife and babes savagely slaughtered.
Merciful heaven.
My children too?
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
My wife?
I have said.
All? Did you say all? Oh, how can all? What? All my pretty chickens, hand them down at one fell swoop. Sinful Macduff, they were struck for thee!
Be this the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger.
Gentle heavens, front to front, bring thou this fiend of Scotland, and my sword's leg set him!
Macbeth is right for shaking. Ow, that spot! Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia won't sweeten this little hand! Wash your hands. Look, not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo is buried. He cannot come out on's grave. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed. To bed.
The English power is near. That is why Malcolm, his Uncle Siebert, and the good Macdonald near Burnham Wood shall meet them. And that way are they coming.
Bring me no more reports. Let them fly all. For I shall not taint in fear till Burnham Wood comes to Dunsinane. It's the boy Malcolm. Is he not born of woman? Come, bring me mine armour. Give me my staff. For I shall not taint in fear till Burnham Wood comes to Dunsinane.
What wood is this before us?
The wood of Burnham.
Let every soldier hewn down a bough bear it forth.
Hang out our banners on the outward walls. Wherefore was that cry?
Crowned woman, my good lord.
The time has come. My senses would have called to hear a night shriek.
Queen, my lord, is dead.
I would set out to brief candle. I was but a poor player, a walking shadow that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
As I stood my watch upon the hill, I looked towards Burnham, and anon methought the wood began to move.
I begin to doubt the equivocation of the fiend that lies like the truth. Fear not, till Burnham Wood comes to Dunsinane. And now a wood comes to Dunsinane! Come! Wind! Blow! Rack! At least we'll die with harness at our back! else I've avoided thee. My soul is too charged with blood and thine already.
Thou bloodier villain than terms can get thee out!
A better charmed life and must not yield to that of woman born.
Woman born? Despair thy charm. Macduff was from his mother's womb, untimely raped.
Lie on Macduff! And damn me him that must hold! Enough!
Hail, King! For so thou art, behold Thurspur's cursed head. Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland! Let us call home our style friends abroad, who fled to snatch this dead butcher and his feeding like queen, who as this fool, myself in violent hands, took off her life. So thanks to all at once, and each one, whom he invites to his crown of scorn.
Thank you very much, everybody. We hope that you enjoyed it. We still have a few refreshments left, so if you guys want to get drinks while waiting for the cast, I'll just go and get them to you.
And please come tomorrow and see it again. It was really good.
That was tell anybody else that might want to.
Yeah, bring your friends. Oh, bless them. Bless them. Yeah, she's really come on. She's really come on.